we're going to need an assist from all of you because one of our proud sponsors is going to join us on this show today. And he is more than a sponsor. This is my brother. I love this man. This is my guy. Because he's my guy, he's my friend, he's my brother, and he will not be at the game tomorrow. Now, we also need to do him a favor because, see, I've been in this predicament before. You know how when you can't be at a place and everybody else is at the place and you don't want anybody to tell you what's going on? Like you want to know what happened, but you want to see it later on. So you don't want anybody to tell you what happened at the game.
I do that quite frequently.
So listen, Sean Duval, my brother, it's my guy. Golden Limo. Now, you know, it's like everybody at Michigan Medicine, Michigan Athletics. Like if you are the University of Michigan, basically you ride on Golden, right? Which you will find out. Listen, you see Sean Duval anywhere in South, don't say anything about this game. Can you do us a solid? Okay, if you see Sean Duval, if you see his lovely wife Alina, don't say anything about this game. If you see him in the street, don't say nothing. Don't say anything about this game. You got to do us a favor, right? Because Golden does you a favor. They get you there on time every time, right? Devin, haven't you gotten there on time every time?
On time every time. Sometimes they get you there twice, baby. You be on so on time. It's like you got there twice. It's crazy.
All the time. That's how
safe, quick.
That's how it works with Golden. They always get you to your destination safely. Right? It is uncanny their ability to make sure that you arrive to your destination with the utmost urgency, but with safety.
You know what I'm starting to think that Senior Duval and his comrades over at Golden Limo, I think they got control over time a little bit. Because a few times I'd have been late down to that car. They've been down there waiting, and it's on me. I didn't understand what time was going on, and we still get there on time. How? Are you in control of the clocks? Why aren't we speeding? We need to speed. Oh no, we don't. We're there 10 minutes early still. I don't understand. So it's a little sorcery going on there that I'm not really. I don't really know about. But hey, man, Golden Limo gets it done.
Well, you guys ought to know by now. Steady Droppin Dimes, since its inception, has been brought to you by Golden Limo, and joining us right now, our proud sponsor and my great friend, my brother, Sean Duval. He joins us right now. So as we bring him to the stage, Sean, my brother, as we are happy to have you join us with us here on this great episode of Steady Droppin Dimes. We are happy to as we come on this broadcast on a weekly basis and talk about Golden Limo. I think people are they hear us talk about it and how we so often talk about getting to our destination, where we talk about the bus or we talk about the airport transport. We're always riding on Golden, but we talk about the face behind the company. Now we are happy to have you on. So welcome to the show.
Thanks. I love the intro, and I absolutely love you telling your audience not to tell me what's going on. Don't say anything about the game.
Don't say anything about the game, man, because I know I hate it when I go out and the game is going on and you got people on their phones talking about the game. I want to wait till I get out and I actually get home and I see the game for myself. Like I want to see it and experience it like I was there live. So we want the people to actually do you the courtesy of letting you experience the game as if you were there live. So folks, do shine a solid and don't say anything about the game. But listen, all joking aside, I know for as long as I've known you, your partnership with Michigan has to me been a staple of the company. It's been synonymous with the excellence that is Golden. It's been a testament to the excellence that is Golden.
Yeah, Sam, Michigan is globally recognized for their excellence. They're always one of the top institutions for academics, but also the excellence of the athletic departments. One of the few cash flow positive universities, which just speaks volumes about the excellence that they bring to the table, and in not just what they put on the field, but also in their operations. And just being connected to that and being aligned with that level of excellence, it just reinforces and validates our own reputation as a top tier service provider. They don't suffer fools. If you're a bad coach, if you're a poor performing player, you're not going to be around long. And I think that because we've been in partnership with the university for a couple of decades now, I think that it just really speaks volumes about our ability to provide that level of excellence.
Yeah, and so I think most people associate you guys on game days when you're standing next to Michigan Stadium. You see those coaches rolling up, and it's the Michigan football team arriving, and they're arriving on Golden. It's the Michigan football,
Yeah,
the football team. That championship season, you knew the champs were there. The champs are here. With the golden limo buses rolled up.
it's pretty badass. I mean, it really is. And you see, especially at postseason, and you see all of the fans lined up around, and you see on ESPN the buses rolling out to take the team to the airport and the police escort, and it just gives you that sense of pride that Michigan's riding on Golden and the champions are riding on Golden, and then being there when they come back and picking them up at the airport and just seeing that lineup of all the coaches ready to grab everybody. It's just one of the coolest things. Gives you just enormous sense of pride, and that pride isn't just my own. It goes throughout the entire organization. All the operators and the chauffeurs want to be driving the coaches. They take possession of their individual bus, and that's their team, and the same guys get on the same bus, so they know this is my crew. Hey, we're missing this guy. No, he's not coming. It's okay. No. Are you sure? I gotta make sure everybody's there. They are so into being a part of the Michigan family, especially athletics. But Sam, we go way beyond athletics.
Mm-hmm.
The business school, the School of Pharmacy, the University of Michigan hospital system, all throughout the University of Michigan system. Golden Limousine is there. We're there on contract, so they've contracted us, but 24 hours a day. In the middle of the night, the student needs a ride home. They just call a number, and we just show up and pick them up and get them home. Not too many universities do that, but it's something the university feels is important for their student population, and they trusted us to do that work for them. So I think it's really cool, and again speaks to that excellence that Golden Limousine brings to the table.
Yeah, I mean, I know you can't speak to this, but I can. I know when it comes to recruiting trips, the coaches call you to go pick up the recruits from the airport. I know you do that part of it as well. The other part that you do, and this was something that you prioritize, but when it came to NIL, you made it a point, and this is something that you called me about. You really wanted to get behind NIL, but you went the extra mile. You wanted to be very select, very individual. You wanted to know the stories. You want to, hey, tell me about this guy. Like, for instance, when the first year, you were like, hey, I want to know tell me about some of the young guys that are coming in. I remember, before Will Johnson played a down at Michigan, you got with Will. Or this past year, you picked up on Zeke Berry, and then you jumped in on Zeke when you realized I remember we were talking about him, and you jumped on Zeke when you realized he had a chance to go back home, and he decided not to transfer, and he bet on himself, and he said, you know what, instead of transferring, I'm gonna win the job here at Michigan. I'm gonna stay at Michigan. I'm gonna earn the starting spot here at Michigan. So before he was even the starter,
Yep.
you signed an NIL deal with him here at Michigan.
Sam, I gotta tell you, the idea that you actually brought this to us, we don't know anything about NIL. We just knew that this was happening, and we needed to support athletics and make sure that we were competitive. We don't have Nike NIL money, but we have, we have enough to be able to partner with the young guys. And so, Will, you brought Kofi and Dion over, and we were able to meet his parents at our house and meet Will and really understand how our NIL program would work. And we actually worked it out with them, how our NIL program would work, where we're celebrating their excellence in partnership with the community and the nonprofits that we're supportive of. So being able to partner with Destination Ann Arbor or the homeless shelter, the Community Foundation, those organizations kind of got to get a front row seat in partnership of the NIL through Golden, and with Will, and now with Zeke, and with Semaj. Partnered a little bit with Alex Orji. Some really cool relationships, and it was really about the person and their families. And I met Semaj Senior. It's been a really good opportunity. I've met Dante, Zeke's brother. Those relationships are really, really powerful, and these guys are authentic and they're real. They're it was really funny, and I don't know, I'm probably sharing out of turn, but we had our event a couple of weeks ago, and Zeke kind of turned over to the side and said, "When do I get to stop taking pictures?" Because, I said, "Zeke, never. You're a star, man. The rest of your life, you will be in pictures. Somebody is going to be taking your picture all the time." And it was just that, it's all about growth and growing the character, growing the person. And it just kind of, his eyes kind of like, yeah, you're right. Somebody is always going to be taking my picture. I am always going to be, that person that's going to be in the frame.
Yeah.
And I'm having a ton of fun with the NIL program. We're learning a lot, and I think we're doing some good. And we're not part of the official program. It's just, let me find some freshmen that we know we can help guide through this athletic and college experience, and get them injected into our community. And they'll be like Devin, they'll be like Danny, they'll always be part of this community. Yeah. Even if they go away, play for somebody else, they'll always still be part of this community.
Yeah, you're the first NIL deal for a lot of these guys, man. And you try to school them and teach them, like, hey man, when you go in, meet people, like at your event.
Yeah.
Telling a lot of these guys when they were there, hey man, when you're here, meet people, shake hands. There are a lot of people in this room that you might have. You came here on a deal, and you got 10 more deals in this room.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how you got to think about it. Think about it like that.
Every event that we have our guys go to, those are the people that have donated a lot of money to these nonprofits and these organizations. So if you're within 25 feet of excellence, you will be excellent. If you're within 25 feet of a poor performer, you will be a poor performer. And so if we can put these guys in a room with people who have achieved and are doing great things in the community, they're going to see that, and they're going to align with that, and they're going to return that back to the community and back to their personal lives and their families.
Yeah, we used to have this thing when I was a kid called Each One Teach One.
Yeah,
so that's kind of how the whole sort of approach has been, as we bring these young guys into the umbrella. It's kind of been like a each one teach one kind of thought process. Hey man, as you come into the umbrella, you're gonna learn something. You're gonna get some deals, and you're gonna learn something along the way. You're gonna get one deal, you're gonna get two deals, you're gonna learn something along the way. You're gonna pick up some deals, and you're gonna pick up some knowledge too. And so it's been that way. And I think you're teaching guys as you are also, you're signing them to deals, but you're teaching them some business sense as well, Sean. So enriching them in multiple ways, my friend. That's something to be commended. And at the same time, as we move forward, I want to talk about to the people, because we're talking so much about your partnership with Michigan. We need to tell the people about how they can benefit from riding on Golden, whether it's here in Southeast Michigan, whether it's, in Washtenaw County, in Metro Detroit. But I always tell the folks, we got people that are watching, out of state, they're watching some people outside the country. I tell them all the time, I was in Paris. I was in Rome, and I was riding on Golden. And I was like, no, you weren't. Yes, I was. I was riding on Golden in other countries, Sean. Am I exaggerating?
No, you're not exaggerating. I really think it's fun that, again, we had that event a couple of weeks ago, and you got to meet all those people that make that happen for you. Debbie, who always says yes, no matter whether we can do it or not, she says yes, and then we figure out how to make it happen. But yeah, anywhere that you're traveling in the world, we're so versatile. We have such a diverse fleet and a diverse service offering. So it's not just athletic teams riding on big buses, but executive luxury car service, airport transportation, point-to-point shuttles, and again, anywhere. You need to go take a trip down into the Devil's House in Columbus, you can go there. You can take you to Perdon't. If we need to travel over to Perdon't, we'll take you there. We'll go wherever we need to go. But it's not just leaving from Ann Arbor. When you land in New York, or when you land in Washington, D.C., or when you land in Rome, we'll have a car waiting for you there on the other side. And we've developed this network of partners, and we want to take care of our people when they leave. And we know that the plane's going to land on the other side somewhere. We're going to make sure that there's somebody that's going to treat you like a Golden Limousine customer on the other side of that journey. And even tours and sightseeing and all kinds of different things like that happen. Golden Limousine is there to provide those types of services. We were doing a trip for a friend in South Africa, which is so cool because I've never been there before, but it was a heck of a lot of fun living vicariously through them as they were doing their tours that Golden Limousine set up for them.
Yeah, man, it's one of those deals. I mean, you see the fleet, whether it's the SUVs, the sprinters, the motor coaches. I mean, the fleet, they have it all with Golden. They get you there on time, every time. That's the Golden difference.
Hey, Sam, I want to say really fast, I know you got to go, but I just got to tell you, you showed a lot of mettle, and we're really proud of our fleet, but I'm more proud of the people. These guys are so fanatical about being Golden. They hold each other up to a high standard. It's like when you have a really good senior or captain leadership team, that's what we have. And when the new guys come in, they set the standard for them, and they just really care about the customers so much. Devin said it exactly right. Yep, I know where you got to be. I know when you got to be there. I'm not going to speed. I'm going to be safe, but you will be there on time every time.
That is the case.
And Sam appreciates the Pellegrinos the most. He likes to be on time. He likes to be there safely. But I think at the top of Sam's list is the ability to just reach in that cooler, go ahead, grab him a Pellegrino, and have a little sip as he rides so comfortably on Golden. Just to be clear, I don't know. Maybe I'll speak for you, Sam. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll speak for you. I'm sorry. My bad, man.
You know, he has the finer tastes.
You know, he fancy. You can't just have regular old water in there. You can't have no Dasani or Smart. It gotta have a little sizzle to it. That's what Sam has. It has to be the glass bottle too. He told me it can't be the plastic. Got glass.
That's how you can wear a shacket. Is it a jacket or a jerk? A jerk. I don't know. A jacket shirt.
That's a
I do.
too.
That is an acquired taste of mine. Only since I've been riding on Golden have I started drinking San Pellegrino. That I started drinking that once I got in the Sprinter or the party bus that time. I was like, oh, this is really good.
Sam been on Golden now. Wait, what a pail? No pail? Oh, no pail over here. Hey, Sam, relax. We got the Pellegrino for you waiting over there. Can you put your seatbult on before we give it to you? What we saying?
No,
he's throwing a fit trying to get a car that has it.
It definitely is an experience that, you know, when you ride on Golden, it's different. Especially when I travel and I have to carry my equipment. Like we're going on a big work trip and we have to carry all of our equipment. That is every time. That is how we go. For sure.
Yeah, Golden then made 2 straps, no straps. He don't even carry his own stuff no more.
Hey, Sam, he rented a car on family vacation and got mad they didn't have Sam.
Sam is basically a strapless bra at this point because Golden is taking all of his straps away.
You see what I deal with?
We're going to call him strapless bra Sam.
Sean, you know I love you. And so listen, ladies and gentlemen, please do us a solid. Now, Sean cannot attend the game. Now, he's out at the Michigan games religiously, but he cannot attend the game tomorrow night. When you see this man and his lovely wife in Southeast Michigan tomorrow, you cannot say anything about the Michigan State game.
Just between 8 and midnight, 8 p.m. and midnight. Don't talk to me.
All right. So, Sean, appreciate you, my friend. You know, we'll talk to you again soon and celebrate that Michigan victory because that's what's going to happen. All right. Thanks a lot, Sean. Appreciate you.
Bye, guys.